This is where we hustle. Every day I'm hustling. 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 Every day I'm hustling.
Another episode of Pounded Live, MLB special. If you guys just watched the other episode, we had G-Dog from G-Dog Sports talking some NBA, NHL. I do have some premium plays in NHL, one play in NHL, one play in NBA. But you got to sign up to get those plays, guys. My daily promo underneath, always 3-0 in top plays or a free week is given. Today we have our 10-unit bomb, and you see on the record 94 and 41 on the year, 69%. If you're looking to pound a game, I got it for you. But we got 3 games on tap under this episode for MLB, and we're going to go right at it. First game is the Marlins versus the Cubs at Wrigley, where the Cubs are pretty much unbeatable at Wrigley. As a Cub fan, and as someone who has played the Cubs on the road and the home, and has faded them, I love the Cubs here. But why do I like the Cubs here, guys? Why? Everybody can say, oh, Cubs at home versus the Marlins. On paper, it looks great. But let's break it down a little bit. Zach Davies, in his last 2 starts, included last Sunday, he dominated the Cardinals. In his last 2 starts, he has won 12 2/3 scoreless innings. Don't look at his overall ERA, guys. Don't look at his overall ERA. Because it's so misleading. If you're looking for a game to add to your parlay, to pound, I'm not saying to pound it. I'm saying you want to bet it. You want to take the Cubs today. This is the perfect situation to bet the Cubs. I think it's like minus 167. I saw this morning minus 149. I checked an hour ago. It was 167. Who knows what it is now? I did not see who the Marlins are opposing, but they are playing someone just out of the blue right now. Starting. Cubs are hot at home. They have been crushing the ball at home. Thanks to the home crowd. They have not lost a game since they've been full capacity. Since last homestand. So if you're looking for a game to play, my lean is on the Cubs. It's not an official play. And it's not a premium play. It's a lean. There's a difference. So Cubs money line. If you're looking for a game to bet, boom, Cubs. Again, it's a lean. So we'll go right next to the other game because there really wasn't much to really tell you about that game because I didn't have the information on the Marlins starter. All I know is the Cubs, tons and tons of stats and trends favor the Cubs, as well as Zach Davies, who's been dominant. 12 2/3 scoreless. You take the hot hand. So, Cubs, lean. Next game, Padres and Reds. I gave you this game yesterday, and I told you over 7.5. Well, guess what? If you watched the game, you were probably ready to punch the TV because it was that type of game. And then the 9th inning comes. They score 4 in the 9th. The Reds score 4 in the 9th. And then the Padres score 4 in the 9th. That 9th inning alone went over the total 7.5. I did not, I repeat, did not expect that game to be tight the way it was. I expected a lot more offense. Wade Miley was dominant. Ted Musgrove, what? I don't remember the last time he's pitched that good. I don't know. Reds' second best offense in the league. Okay? Well, let's talk about today. Padres, what a win. What an answer yesterday. So today, the Reds start Tony Santillan. It's his first time pitching on the road because his only other start was last start. He pitched 4 2/3 in Cincinnati versus the Rockies. As we've talked about in previous episodes, home games and road games, big difference. And we'll talk about that later on in the next game. Now you're pitching versus Paddock. Every start except one for this guy. He has given up 3 earned runs or less. insane. He's been super consistent. There's not a pitcher in the league. Yeah, there's not a pitcher in the league. You can even say Garrett Cole because he's given up some runs. That hasn't been that consistent in every start. 3 starts, he had 5 runs, but not unearned. Or I'm sorry, 1 start was 5 earned runs. But his team is 6-4 in his starts. And long story short, he's given up 3 earned runs or less in almost all his starts. Okay. This game can go either way. Now, you can easily take the Reds plus 180. There's a lot of value on the Reds today. Remember, they are the second best offense in the league. I still don't know how, but they are. Versus the Padres, who have been in a huge slump, came off a huge win last night. Can they take it at minus 190? Zach Pettick is good. But if this rookie for the Reds can hold the game and keep it a bullpen game, who's your choice to win? Who's got the bullpen, better bullpen? And I truly believe this is going to be a bullpen game. How do you pass on the Reds plus 180? So much value. I would no way, the way the Padres have been playing, can lay minus 190. No way. Can't do it. I'd rather put a few dollars on the Reds plus 180 and take my chances if I were to play this game. So my lean is definitely the Reds. Because both pitchers, the Reds starting pitcher, let's be real, we don't really know enough about him to really say that they're even. Zach Pettick has been as consistent as can be. Very consistent pitcher. But don't give this guy on the Reds anything negative. He's pitched well. It was versus the Rockies at home, and we know the Rockies are a bad road team. It was kind of an easy for him in one way. But my lean is the Reds, plus 180. Let's take it. Sprinkle a couple on the Reds. It's not a free play. It's just a lean. Now, somebody asked me earlier about this game. A's and Yankees. Now, I did some deep research on this one. A lot of people are putting money on the Yankees. A lot of money on the Yankees. Then I see people take the A's team total. Team total went from 4 to 4.5. I don't like 4.5, especially versus the Yankees, even in Yankee Stadium, even though the wind is blowing out. The total is 9.5. The odds makers are thinking this is going to be a high-scoring game. Well, let's break it down a little bit. For the Yankees, James Taillon, he's 1-4 with a 5.74 ERA, and he hasn't won a game since May 1st. May 1st. This reminds me of the pitcher who pitched yesterday, King. Nobody gives this guy any credit. Nobody gives this guy credit. Just because he's got a winless record doesn't mean he's pitching bad. I told you guys yesterday that the Yankees were going to win this game. It was going to be a bullpen game. And who's got the better bullpen? Yankees do. Yankees used 4 of their top relief pitchers yesterday. Blue Jays, horrible bullpen. They used their garbage relievers. So let's go to the A's. Let's keep going on Taillon. His last 7 starts, 5 no decisions, 2 losses, and he's given up 3 to 4 runs in 7 of his last 10 starts. Are you kidding me right now? So you can really count on 3 to 4 runs given up by him consistently. 70% of the time he's given up 3 to 4 runs. But this is where it changes. Forget about his overall ERA. Okay? When you're looking at these games, you gotta avoid their overall ERA. Okay? Look more in depth. Because his road record is atrocious. He's 0-3 with 11.12 ERA. So that tells me if he's pitching on the road, you fade him all day and hard. You fade him. At home, he's 1-1 with a 3.22 ERA. That's average. There you go. 3 earned runs in every start. So that's a more like it. But he's 0-2 pitching at night with a 5.82 ERA. So what gives? What gives with this guy? It tells me he can't pitch at night and he sucks on the road. So what do you do with him? You don't touch the Yankees. That's what you do. You don't touch the Yankees. Now let's go to the A's side. And the A's are. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, let's go to the A's, and then we'll talk about the Yankees. James Kaprielian. I know I butchered this guy's name. He's 3-1 with a 2.51 ERA. 3 wins in 6 starts. 1 bad start, 4 earned runs, and it was on the road. So on the road, he is 1-1 with a 4.19 ERA. 19 in the third innings pitched on the road. An opposing batting average of 345. 345. Anything over 300 is horrible. Horrible. So Yankees should be able to hit this guy because this guy has an inside thing that he can't pitch on the road. He's going to throw the ball over the plate. He's going to walk batters. Now at home, he's been dominant. You can't be any better. He's 2-0 with a 0 ERA and 13 innings pitched. An opposing batting average of 204. So that tells me this guy has a psyche that he can't pitch on the road, just like James Taillon. My free play of the day is A's Yankees over 5, first 5. Forgot that, the first 5. First 5 innings, over 5. That's your free play. You got a guy for the A's that struggles on the road, a 340 opposing batting average. Yankees should be able to hit him. Then you got James Taillon, who consistently gives up 3-4 runs per start, and he very rare goes in the 6th inning. Basically goes about 5 innings, he's done. So if he gives up 3-4 runs in the first 5 innings, all you need is the Yankees to score 1 or 2 runs, and you got the first 5 innings. A's, Yankees, over 5. Don't overthink it. Don't take a side. Take the over 5. Don't let this get to the bullpen because the A's have a good bullpen. Yankees have a good bullpen. I wouldn't touch that 9.5 if you gave me a 10-foot pole. Not touching it. Over 5. That's your free play of the day. You just got to break it down, guys. Sign up. I got several plays today. NBA, NHL, Major League Baseball, 10-unit bomb. I got 3 or 4 5-unit plays and a 10-unit bomb. If my top 3 plays don't cash, you get a free week. $20. PoundofSports.com. Don't miss it. Make sure you play this A's Yankees over 5. Make some money. Sign up with the money you win from this play and make some more money when you sign up. Let's go from there. That's another episode of Pounded Live. I shall see you guys on Monday. I hope you all kill it this weekend.